Hello, my Libras. Danni Moon here. Call me what you want as long as it's respectful. You know the mantra. I did a video for y'all. This morning. What is today? Sunday. It's really Monday, but I did a video for y'all. I want to say this morning or yesterday. I got all the way to the end, and like I'm looking at the time right now, and that time says 58:08. So I hope this don't cut off on me. I did a whole video for you guys, and it cut off. My alarm went off at the end. Yes, I should have cut all of that off. I'm super sorry. I didn't, but it did. I didn't, and it did. So I have to do it again. But the energy I was getting earlier was a lot of things going on in y'all's head, a lot of, I'm gonna be honest, depression and selfishness. And you know, I'm a Libra, y'all, so you know I didn't want to hear about this, because I go to all these other channels for Libra because I be watching my own, you know, my own tarot, not me, but other people for Libra. And it's like, we're going to win all this money, or we're going to get all this money, we're getting the bag, we're this, we're great. But the energy I was getting earlier, it wasn't great. It was more of, Spirit was kind of like telling us, stop it. That's the best way I can put it. Spirit was saying, stop it. You know what I mean? Like, you have, you need to get out of your heads. You need to stop thinking of you and only you. And that goes for people with spouses and people without spouses. I told you earlier, like, if the Five of Swords come up, that is about like selfishness, you know, and that's about winning at all costs, meaning it's all about you. You know what I'm saying? So I did meditate, but I didn't ask for your energy. I just meditated so that my mind could be clear, so I can get some messages for us. So anything that I channel and any of the cards will not resonate with every single Libra. Okay, I tell you that all the time, because I'm one person. I can't pick up everybody's energy. Okay, but I'm gonna try to get messages for everyone. I'm gonna tell you what they give me, and we'll go from there. So please listen to the end. I went out and got a new do-rag just for y'all, and or for us, I should say. And I hope you like it. Leave it in the comments if you like this color on me. And press subscribe and like. Tell a friend to subscribe. I need my numbers to go up, okay? And I love y'all. You know I love my collective. I love Libras the most. Yes, I'm biased because I'm a Libra. So y'all are my favorites. I am one of my favorites too. Spirit, can you please come in and give me the energy of the Libras, please? If you see me, like, look away or just be quiet. I'm trying to hear what they have to say. I really want to say I just heard contentment, but I'm not really sure. Let me see. Loneliness, but you're not telling nobody. And nobody knows this. Nobody knows this, y'all. Like, I just heard loneliness, and I heard, like, I heard loneliness, but then they showed me that no one knows. Like, you know, we Libras are fun. We are out. You know, people gravitate to us. People would never know that we are going through so much. I'm talking about mental health issues, and I got that earlier too. When I did the video earlier that I did not upload because my alarm went off, I got a lot of I don't want to say mental illness, but mental issues, if you want to call it, because I told you I got a lot of depression. I felt a lot of depression. So what I'm saying now is that they're telling me that you're lonely, but no one knows. So people think your life is great, but it's really not. So my advice, and I'm sure Spirit's advice to that, is there got to be somebody that you can vent to or talk to, so that you're not alone. Because trust me, y'all, you don't want these negative thoughts to creep up on you, and eat you alive. And what I mean by that is the mind is a muscle. The mind is a muscle. The mind is a very strong muscle. So don't try to combat it and fight it by yourself. You know what I mean? So I would tell you, please get therapy if you can. If you have insurance, even if you don't have insurance, you could call a hotline. You could do anything. My email address is moondanny1976@gmail.com. And if you just want to talk to me, I'm not going to charge you just to talk to me. So, but please give me some time to get back to you, okay? But please don't keep it all bottled up, and try to vent, and make sure you talk to somebody. That's the best thing I could say. I went to a friend's house tonight, and I was able to vent to her, and I'm so grateful for my sister. You know what I mean? See what I mean? Five of Wands. Five of Wands is conflict. It's either conflict or competition. I'm not feeling right now. They're not telling me anything about work, so I'm not feeling this is competition with people. I feel like this is conflict of the mind. And you see these people, all those people is just you. It's just you fighting you fighting you fighting you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that your problems are not real. They are probably, I'm sure that they're real, because my problems are real. But instead of trying to prioritize and figure them out, or use this moon energy, the moon tomorrow night, and the moon is out now, instead of like using, and this is for my witchy people, using your magic, prayers, intention, candle magic, and the people who are not witchy, just praying, talking to somebody, reaching out to a counselor, talking to your spouse, a best friend, someone. We just want to bottle it in. And another thing that we always want to do is just work. That's what they gave me earlier, is that we're just working, but we don't realize that we're working to avoid the problems. Spirit, can you give me something? What is this Five of Wands about? I'm hearing stable or stableness. So if you are financially stable, that is, I'm guessing that is really good. Because if you're stable, you want to be stable. I just tell you for that is, you should always want more. You don't want to just be stable, because stable turns into contentment. Stable turns into stagnation, okay? And if you are stable in your finances, where are you not stable at? Because wherever you're not stable at is where you need help at. You know what I'm saying? The High Priestess. The High Priestess, this is super great, because we're all magical. Whether you believe in it or not, we're all magical. And the High Priestess is all about your gifts, your intuition, being an empath, hearing things, and hearing spirit, but you don't know that it's spirit. Your gut, your intuition. That is what the High Priestess is about. But they're trying to say you got so much conflict going on with you in your mind that you're not using your intuition. But in order to really do that, y'all, you have to really sit still and listen. That's another one of my mantras. Whenever I do decide to make a t-shirt, it's going to say sit still and listen. I already got it copywritten, so don't try it. I'm only playing. They're trying to say you're not listening to your intuition. So by not listening to your intuition, it is making you run into the same problems. It is making your mind be in like a rat race over and over and over. We're air signs, so that's a natural thing for us. We are air signs, so we are always in our minds. But when you don't listen to your intuition, it's even worse. You know what I'm saying? So, I see it. Thank you. Right, hanged man, the hanged one. You see the light around her head, her, he, it doesn't matter. You know, there's no gender in tarot. Um, that means you know you know that your intuition is working. You are just not listening to it because you are spending more time on these issues, on these problems. Um, the hanged one or the hanged man is about you are enlightened. You know God is guiding you and wants to guide you. Spirit, the universe, is trying to guide you, but you are hanging around on this tree, meaning like you're not really taking action. You're not taking action. You are content with being where you are, you know, doing the same thing, you know, being in your office, doing the same thing, you know what I mean, going to work, coming home, cleaning, eating, cooking. You're okay with where you're at. And or here's a or maybe you don't know how to get off this tree. Maybe you are enlightened and you know that you have to move, or you have to get a new job, or you have to make money, or you have to have a conversation with your spouse, or you have to get out of this box that you're in, and maybe you just don't know how to do it. You know what I mean? But if you keep it all bottled up and you don't really ask for help, whether it's a best friend, whether it's a tarot person, whether it's your mama, whoever it is, if you don't ask for help, then nobody can read your mind. Nobody can really help you. And so that'll keep you stuck where you are. I see it. Thank you. Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is about making a decision. Two of Pentacles is about your money. Two of Pentacles is about picking a choice, having choices. Two of Pentacles is about multitasking, okay? But when it is with the hanged one or the hanged man, when it is together, they're saying like you like to juggle. And that's all. You keep juggling and juggling. This is what your mind is doing. Your mind is going boom, 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 boom. And that's why you are just stuck on this tree. They're saying at some point you're gonna have to make a decision in your life. You're gonna have to want more for your life, and that even means you're gonna have to work on it with your spouse. You're going to have to conversate with your spouse. You're going to have to not be so selfish. I. You're going to have to really listen to your spouse and really, and Libras, don't get me wrong. I don't think that we mean to be selfish, but we kind of want things our way, you know, not in a forceful or demanding way. We're not like that. But we have this certain thing in our head and we want it. You know what I'm saying? But we have to understand that other people may want it, but they may want it in a different way. Or other people may want other things or different. And I'm talking about whether it's your family, your spouse, your boss, whoever it is, your best friends or your group of friends, whoever it is. People, everybody is individuals and people want different things. You could be together and be one, you know what I'm saying, but still want different things. Or sometimes you want the same things, but two people express it differently. So sometimes, Libras, we got to take a bird's eye view. We got to step out of our comfort zone and our shoes and look at it from a different perspective and look at it from their point of view. Remember, it doesn't just have to be a relationship. It could be at a dead-end job. It could be at a job that is stale, that you're ready to move on. It could be going back to school or being in school. It could be anything. You have to apply it to your life. But I'm not going to lie to you. Most people who come to tarot, they come to tarot because of a relationship. Normally. And then the second reason is for like a spiritual path. They're looking to find themselves. They're confused and stuff like that. So this, what I'm telling you, being 5 of Wands, conflict of the mind. With the High Priestess, you're not using your intuition. The Hanged One is being enlightened, knowing your intuition is working, but you still sitting in the same spot. And then the Two of Pentacles mean you juggling, you multitasking, so you don't even have time to fix your problems. Spirit, can we get something else for the Libras, please? Can I get some? I see it. Thank you. Six of Cups. Six of Cups is about a couple of things. The foundation of this is like an ex coming back into your life. An ex trying to talk to you again, or bumps into you like, oh, you look good, I ain't see you so long, let me get your number again, boom, 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 trying to squeeze back in, fit in where it needs to be in. You know what I'm saying? I always tell people an ex is an ex for a reason. Six of Cups is also about children. It's about your children, whether you're worried about your children, having problems with your children, don't know what to do with your children because y'all going through issues, or you're worried. You have to, again, apply it to your life. You know what I'm saying? So if it has to do with your children, again, I think, and I just gave someone else this advice too. When your children grow up, right? And mind you, my daughter's only 11, but I've seen this many times that I know that I can give this advice, that when your children grow up, and now the parent is grown and the child is grown, sometimes as the child, you have to put yourself aside and stop looking at mommy and daddy as mommy and daddy. You got to kind of look at them as human beings, you know what I mean? And approach them as that, you know what I'm saying? So, and that's not for everybody. I know that, trust me, I know that a lot of you go through your own issues with your parents, but I'm just giving you one piece of advice to, you know, kids always, no matter how old they are, they look at their parents and want to always be that baby, you know, be their child, and that's fine. But sometimes you have to realize that you are grown, your children are grown, so you have to communicate and treat each other as you are grown. You know what I'm saying? So, and then if it is an ex trying to come back, please with that, please with that, Cups. What else is that about? And you know, Cups is all about emotion. It's about the heart, and it's about love. You know what I'm saying? So, just watch out, Six of Cups, like for a person trying to re-enter your life. You know, and old feelings stirring up because maybe your relationship that you in could be a little dry right now, so somebody else is trying to come in and they're stirring up some feelings, some bodily feelings or whatever. Just watch out for what you're doing, okay? If you want to go further on that, you can email me at moondanny1976@gmail.com. And I have short readings now, like mini readings for $25. And then I have my full readings for $50 an hour. And then I have the email if you just want to talk to me. Spirit, can you tell me what this Six of Cups is about, please? I see it. Thank you. Knight of Wands. So this could be an ex. And if it's not an ex, this could be like an ex-friend. This could even be a family member that you haven't seen in a while, because like I said, Six of Cups is about children, but it could be about family too. And remember, it has to do with your heart, your emotions, your love for the person. But Knight of Wands is a energy coming in that's really passionate. And most of the time, the Knight it could be a person or a place or a thing. Remember, this is all just energy, y'all. So this could be just an energy coming in, really coming in, something that you're passionate about, something that you like, you know what I mean? Something that you love, you know what I'm saying? But normally the Knight of Wands is a person. But I tell people, Knights come and then they go. They come and then they go. So just be careful. That's really all I can say about that. Try not to, you don't want to live in the past, y'all. An ex is an ex for a reason. Even if it's an ex-friend, like someone you haven't seen for years, a best friend you haven't seen for years, be cordial. Hey, how you doing? Catch up and then keep it moving forward. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. Can I get something else for the Libras, please? 2 more, please. Thank you. 2 of Wands. So you got the 2 of Pentacles and now you got the 2 of Wands. So the 2 of Wands is about not making a decision. It's about not knowing what to do. It's about making a choice. You see the girl, she's standing out there. She looking like, should I go left? Should I go right? Should I make a phone call? What should I change my clothes? Like, she don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? And you see those sprouts on the wand? You see them little sprouts? You know what I mean? That means they're little. They're not. See here's a grown. Like, you see the sprouts, the little tree, like they look like they're growing. You know what I'm saying? Hers are tiny, you know, because she's standing still. She's not trying to make a decision. You know what I'm saying? And all you have to do is take a leap of faith. You have to have those conversations, those uncomfortable conversations. You have to learn how to not be so, I don't want to say pushy. Libras are not pushy. But when we want something, we'll talk about it and talk about it and talk about it, you know, and then it'll start annoying us and we'll start getting irritable. Most Libras, not all Libras. So you can eliminate all of that if you just say, you know what, I'm going to just go with this left one. I'm not going to go with the right one. I'm going to go with the left one. And I'm going to take a leap of faith and go that way. And the reason why you could do that is because you're supposed to have faith in your God, faith in the universe, faith in your Lord, that these spirit guides, you know what I mean, that they're going to take care of you. Spirit, can you tell me what the 2 of Wands is about, please? The King of Cups. So this could be the King of Cups, y'all. Again, it's a cup. You know, cups is about love, heart, emotions. And, you know, either Spirit is trying to tell you to embody. Spirit is trying to tell you 2 things. Either embody this energy of being strong-minded like the King of Cups, being very heartfelt, because everyone loves the King. Everyone loves the King of Cups. He or she talks and people move, okay? He or she, they talk and people understand, they listen. People talk to him or her and he listens and she listens. So this is why it's a king. This is why it's a king in the deck, because he made it to that status. Because you have discernment for people. You're heartfelt for people. And trust me, Libras will give their last dime to somebody. You know what I mean? We are generous. We feel for people. Sometimes we feel too much for people. Sometimes we put our hearts way out there. You know what I mean? But you know there's a but with that. Even though we do that, we are still like very strong with what we want. When we have a conversation, you know, we try to just talk about what we want. We try to get to the end of what we want. Sometimes Libras, we could be a little selfish, you know. Sometimes I don't think that we realize that we are being selfish and that it is all about us all the time. Sometimes you just got to step out of your shoes, okay? So this 2 of Wands, though, this 2 of Wands is saying, this King of Cups with the 2 of Wands is saying, like, you can't decide between this person or this person. That's what this could be. And then, like I said, the second thing is Spirit is trying to tell you to embody the king so that you won't be standing on this deck forever. A king makes decisions. A king fails and falls flat on their face and picks themselves up. You know what I'm saying? A king knows what to do, where to go, how to go about it. And even though I'm saying king, y'all, you know it's just energy. It's not a gender thing. King, queen, it doesn't matter, you know? But what Spirit is trying to say is that you need to, we are kings and queens. We are strong-minded. Libras, we know what to do. We give discernment. We love people. We love to conversate. We love to talk. You know what I'm saying? So Spirit is saying, if we're not in this energy right now because so much is going on in our mind, we need to regain this energy. And we need to be loving, kind-hearted, really listen to what other people want from us. You know what I'm saying? And we need to be content and okay with the things that we have. You know what I mean? Sometimes in a relationship could be going a little sour, you know what I mean? Just be content with, and I hate that word content. Just be grateful that you have a spouse. You know what I mean? And try to bring the love back or the spark back by talking and seeing what one another needs and what one another wants. You know what I mean? Not just what you need and what you want. But at some point you're gonna have to make a decision. You're gonna have to stop standing there and not knowing what to do. Yeah, no. Spirit, can I get two more, please, for the Libras? Libra energy, please. This turned over and I turned it back to put it back in the deck. Wow. I gotta give you both of those. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Wands. Eight of Pentacles, y'all. This is what I said earlier, and I think I told you that in the earlier video that I did not upload because my alarm went off. We're working a lot. We're working because we're trying to avoid whatever's going on. You know what I mean? You can work hard like this if you want, but you know at some point whatever's going on is still going to be going on. So you're going to have to make a decision. You're going to have to get this conflict of the mind over here, this Five of Wands. You're going to have to break that up. You're going to have to start dealing with your problems. That's what you're going to have to do. Okay? And you're going to have to start thinking of things logically. And you're going to have to understand that the world doesn't revolve around you individually. You know what I'm saying? There's other people out there that you love, and there's other people out there with problems. You know what I mean? You're going to have to take a step back, take a breather. You're going to have to talk to someone. You know what I mean? If there's a situation, you need to ask a best friend, a family member, someone who you trust and say, am I bugging? Listen to this situation. Am I bugging or am I asking too much? And if this is a real friend who loves you, they'll tell you, like, yeah, you need to compromise. You need to compromise. You need to look for a better solution. You need to be grateful for what you got and not want more. That's another thing with Libras. We want more. You know what I mean? So Eight of Pentacles is about working really hard. You know what I mean? So I think if it's about a relationship going sour, work hard. Work harder. Work harder on the relationship. Eight of Pentacles is also about being an apprentice, you know, training, going to school. So if you're thinking about doing that, or if you're back in school, I think that's super great. You know what I'm saying? Spirit, God, the universe, they always want us to further our education in some type of way. um Earlier I told you about getting the Five of Swords. Like, I was doing the reading earlier that I didn't upload, but I was getting the Five of Swords energy, and really that is winning at all costs, which is all about you. You see how he got all the swords and his friends turned their back on him because he was rude to them. He or she, because he do got some little heels on right here. Anyway, Five of Swords. I can't make this up. I can't make it up. And it's with the Eight of Pentacles. So what is Spirit trying to say? Spirit is trying to say, like, you're working hard, but you alone. In both these pictures, you alone. Your friends are walking away here. You're alone here. You're alone here. You know what I'm saying? Like, and don't get me wrong, I'm a hermit. I love being alone. You know what I mean? It's my thing. But I'm not pushing people away from me either. So you gotta be real careful about how you are doing things and what you are saying, and what energy you're giving off. Because one thing about us Libras, let me tell you something, we're really good people, and we talk and we help and we do all of this, but sometimes our energy can come off not good. You know what I mean? So watch your energy, okay? Watch your energy. Can I get two more, Spirit? I know this is going to cut off at 58. At 58, so can I get two more? Which we're only up to 31, so. But you know I want to give you some oracle cards too, y'all. Spirit, can you tell me something? Can I hear something about whatever's going on? We got our card, which is the Justice. I was quiet right there because I hear a lot of you, or a few of you, you have to go to the doctor. I don't know if you have to get like a regular checkup. Women, I don't know if you need to get checked up down here, whatever. But it's time for us to go to the doctor, okay? I just went to the doctor. When did I go to the doctor? They put me on blood pressure medicine. Yeah, I have blood pressure. So not to tell you all my business, but I'm just keeping it real with you. This is why you have to go to the doctor. You have to take care. I'm taking care of that. So you have to go to the doctor and get a full physical, and especially because a lot of you are stressed out right now. And you know, stress could raise your pressure. It could do something to your cholesterol. It could fuck you all up. You know what I mean? So just go to the doctor. What else, Spirit? Can you give me something for this Justice? What is this Justice talking about? You know, the Justice card is about court. The foundation to this card is about court, legal papers. Because it came out upright, this means everything is going to be in your favor, but it's going to be fair. It's going to be split down the middle. And sometimes people don't like split down the middle. So just be prepared for whatever this is. Okay? But just remember, even if you don't have court, whatever you're in, whatever your situation is in, they're saying, Spirit is saying there will be a resolution to it. You might not like it, but there will be a resolution to it, and it will be fair. You know what I mean? Even if somebody walks away a little hurt or whatever, it will be fair. The universe, God, spirit guides will make it fair. Spirit, can I thank you. The moon. Whatever this situation is, remember, it doesn't have to be court, but if it is legal, you're fearing whatever the situation is. The moon is about fear. So you are fearing right now. You're in your head because you really don't know what's going to happen. Ooh, excuse me, with this situation. And you're scared, you're nervous, you know what I mean? So this is another reason why you're in and out of your head and going crazy in your head, because you don't know what's going to happen. But if you don't take a leap of faith, if you don't walk those mountains and those hills and walk that path right here, if you don't walk it or take the action to walk it, then you're going to be stuck in fear for life. Who wants that? 2 more, please, Spirit. Thank you. The death card. This is why we're all going through so much, because we're shedding the old and we're coming into something new. But Libras, I'm nervous for y'all. I'm nervous for us, because I don't want you to go into something new, like a new cycle. The new cycle could be January. The new cycle could be different for everybody, but January is like the new year. It's a new cycle for people. But when you go into this new cycle, you want to go into it with a new job, a new mindset, a new sense of confidence. You know what I'm saying? And if you're going into this new cycle with a spouse, you want to go into this new cycle fresh with your new spouse, finding love again. You know what I mean? Being spontaneous. You know what I mean? If you're going into this new cycle alone, I want you to go into this new cycle being confident on your own and being alone. It's okay to be alone. You know what I'm saying? On one hand, though, if you are trying to find someone or want to be with someone, you got to put yourself out there. You know what I mean? I don't know if people are into internet dating and all of that stuff. The world is opening up again, so it's not like you got to put forth the effort. Another thing I heard in my earlier video, y'all, was laziness. Libras, we have a tendency to get things. People love us. People gravitate to us. People usually give us gifts or compliments or this or that. We can't sit in that. You know what I mean? We can't sit in that and think that the universe, God, or whatever's just going to give us shit. You got to work for it. You got to take action. And that means sometimes working for it means you got to be uncomfortable. You got to come out of your box. You have to stop being a little selfish. You got to listen to other people. You have to work on your mind. That means you might need therapy. You know what I mean? You have to try harder is what Spirit is trying to tell you. Spirit, can you let's end this with with that death card? What is this death card about? Guide my hand to pick out the right. I see it. Thank you, Spirit. 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords. Spirit is saying you are going into this new cycle deceiving yourself. And look, y'all. I cannot make this up. I just told you about a new cycle, right? I said January, you're going in the death card, boom, boom, boom. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. The World. If you watch tarot, you know that the World card means a new cycle, coming into something new. Okay? And look how happy and beautiful that she's floating in. That's how you want to go into the into a new cycle. Okay? You want to go into a new cycle, a new year, a new month, a new week, being confident. You know, being confident that God gave you another 24 hours to make new decisions. You know what I mean? To make people happy, to make people smile. Which, Libras, I'm going to tell you, that's what we do. I'm not saying that you don't do it. You know what I mean? But it's time for you to smile again. It's time for you to be happy again. But in order to do that, you got to take particular actions. You know what I mean? You got to take actions that you don't want to take. You got to come out the box. Now, this right here, the death card with the 7 of Swords, this is not about nobody else, but I'm going to give you both. 7 of Swords is about being deceived, deceitfulness. Somebody around you is envious. They don't like you, stealing from you. This is the thievery card. You know what I mean? So make sure if you around a lot of people or whatever, watch yourself. Watch yourself at work. Don't get comfortable. You know what I mean? Libras, we tend to do that because we chatty Cathys. We turn before you know it, your purse is gone. Before you know it, your wallet is gone, okay? So watch out for that. You know what I mean? On the other hand, because of this reading and earlier's reading, this 7 of Swords is deceiving yourself. You are deceiving yourself. In your mind, you want to be right. About these things that's going wrong with you, you want to be right. And so because you want to be right, everybody else is wrong. That doesn't even make any sense, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I hate to be shiny. I'm sorry. Sorry, y'all. You know I don't like to be shiny. Um, And again, y'all, this is not for everyone. This is not for every Libra. So don't be mad like, yo, that's not me. That's not me. It might not be you. But you might have a friend or an aunt that's a Libra. It might be them. You know, forward the video to them. You know what I'm saying? But before you forward the video and before you say it's not me, really sit back and listen to this. Listen to what Spirit is telling you. Spirit is not saying that we bad people. Spirit says that sometimes even our energy could be fucked up sometimes. And not only it be bad sometimes we could be bad to ourselves. That's what Spirit is trying to say. Sometimes we're too hard on ourselves. Sometimes we get really in our feelings, like too much in our feelings, that it makes our mind it makes our mind play tricks on us. You know what I'm saying? So Spirit is saying, take it easy. Take it easy. Sorry, that was a song. Spirit, can you please? Okay, y'all, I'm up to 41. I told you I got to 58. Don't ask me why my stupid phone is like that. But Spirit, can you please give us an oracle card, please? 2 or 3. What does the Libras need to hear? Oh, thank you. Yes. Yes. Whatever question that you had, or whatever, something that you want to happen, you want things to go your way or whatever, Spirit is saying yes. It will. It will. Have patience. The Temperance card. Have patience. Thank you, Spirit. I had my eye on it. Y'all, I was shuffling these cards earlier. This had to be 10 minutes earlier, and this was on the bottom of the deck sitting right here, and my eye was on it. Spirit was telling me to give it to you, but I just kept going with the regular tarot cards. But now Spirit wants you to have it. Intuition and downloads. Spirit is trying to say you need to use your intuition. Remember right here, conflict of the mind, and you're not using your intuition. Spirit is saying you need to use your intuition. And these downloads, if you sit still and listen like I told you to, okay, let me be more clear. Say if you say, Spirit, will I get a job in the coming year, come January? If you meditate on that, like close your eyes, no phone, no nothing. It would be good if you could do it outside, nature, Spirit, God, they love nature. And will I get a job? They will answer your question. That's a download. You know what I'm saying? They will answer, but your intuition has to be open. Your crown chakra has to be open. You just have to be open to receive. You can't be like, nah, that ain't gonna work. I ain't doing that. If you are closed, then that's where the universe is going to meet you at. The universe goes off vibrations. So if you down here and you close and you not going to surrender and be open to receive what God is giving you, the universe will meet you there. But if you are open to ask questions, to ask your spirit guides, to ask the universe for what you need and why things are like this and to help you, you will be helped. Thank you, Spirit. That was really good. That was really good. I really feel like the Libras, y'all need, it's almost like Spirit is giving you like a motherly talk, a parent talk. Like, come on, kids, get it together. You know, this is just a learning experience. Everything that you're going through right now, it's a learning experience. Take it as a lesson and keep moving forward for the next relationship you get in, or the next friendship, or the next job, or whatever else next, your next cycle, because you're going into a new cycle. This new cycle, everything is going to be fresh and new, but it's on you to go into that cycle good or bad. It's almost just like the Wheel of Fortune. You step on that wheel, you could go good or bad. It's your fate. It's your destiny. It's just how it is. However you go into it is what you're going to get. Earth and ground. And it's so crazy because I was going to tell y'all need to ground yourself. You need to go outside, sit on a bench, go to the park, walk around, have your feet planted on the floor, look at nature, get the air. That is what is grounding you. And it's funny, your first card that came out was a yes. On the bottom of the deck, it is a no. All right, thank you, Spirit. Let me try to get a couple of these before this phone acts up. Whew, child. I don't know why I'm hearing the name Leslie. So if your name is Leslie, if your middle name is Leslie, there's a message in here for you. The whole message is for you. Spirit, can we get for the Libras, can we get a romance card, please? What's happening in their love life, please? I heard not much. And that's probably what's bothering y'all. Your relationships is probably stale, or you can't find a relationship. First of all, that's the second time I said that, like the word find. I don't mean to say that, because nobody should be looking for a relationship. Don't look for anything. The universe will send it to you. You know what I'm saying? But if you are hiding under a rock, like me, because I stay in my house, because I ain't looking for nobody. You know what I mean? I don't even want nobody. You know what I mean? But if you want somebody and that you're giving off that energy of, okay, I'm ready to date again, then you need to be out in a bar. You need to be out. I don't want to say a club. I don't know about a club, but you need to be out, and you need to be looking cute, and you need to put your energy out there, okay? This says calling in your soulmate. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Spirit. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers and affirmations and visualizations helps bring you together. Can you believe oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I love when the cards correlate with what I'm saying, because one thing, I want people to know I'm not crazy. I speak to spirit giving me these messages. I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? And then when the cards just say what spirit is saying, it's a confirmation. That's awesome. Thank you, Spirit. I just heard lackluster. Lackluster. So if you're lacking like lust in your love life or something like that, it is 2021. So like if you lack in sex or steaminess or affection or attention, you know, it's 2021. Do I need to I don't want to have to go on that path. There's so much you can do. So much you can do. You have the internet at your fingertips. There is sex toys all around you. Figure something out, okay? Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So these are for the people who are not doing great. So maybe you do need time out. Maybe it's time for not a breakup, maybe just go on a vacation, go to your auntie house, go to Virginia. Why did I say that? I don't know. I hate Virginia. Go spend time with a friend or something. Go somewhere. Go out with your girls. Go out with your boys. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Okay, that's for the people who are you tending to everybody. You giving your energy to everybody else but to yourself. Your spouse, your mother, your partner, your family, your this, your that. Because Libras, we tend to do that. You know what I'm saying? And work. Then kids. Free yourself. It's time for you to take back control of your life. Give your energy to you. Thank you, Spirit. Can I get 3 more? Do I have time for 3 more? I see it. Thank you. Okay, so I was taking this one, and this says, let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Now, wasn't some of this reading about being selfish and how we want what we want? So I'm just saying this correlates with that. Let go of control issues. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. This relationship could be a friendship, it could be a work relationship, it could be a spouse, it could be a family relationship. But didn't you get the Seven of Swords and you got the Five of Swords? Didn't I say watch your purse and watch your wallet? I can't make this stuff up. I'm telling you, I cannot. I cannot. I cannot. All right, y'all. Last one. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. That's another thing I was gonna tell y'all, that you have to stay positive. Okay? If you're lacking, remember I heard lackluster. If you're lacking lust in your life, or lacking anywhere in the desire area, you have to just stay optimistic. You have to have those conversations. You got to get a little freaky with your partner. You know, you got to get out of your own box too, Libras. You can't just be missionary all the time. You know what I'm saying? You got to get a little okay? All right. I'm going to leave that at that. What else? What else? Oh, I wanted to show y'all my look at my thing. Look at what I just bought, my little Buddha. Isn't she beautiful? My crystals and your cards. Let's look at your cards. All right. Remember, conflict of the mind. Use your intuition. Let go of control issues. Hangman, get off of this tree. Two of Pentacles. That means you are multitasking. You're doing too much. Six of Cups. Don't let nobody else come back in your life. If you ain't want them then, you don't want them now. Two of Wands. Make a decision. Stay optimistic about your love life, y'all. Downloads. Intuition and downloads. Separation. It's time for a trip. Go away. Get some breathing room from your partner. Learning experience, okay? Everything's a learning experience. Free yourself. All right? Bottom of the deck, you got the World. That's a new cycle, y'all. Whew. And that's the end for Danni Moon. I love y'all. Email me if you want a private reading at moondanni1976@gmail.com. I also have a business Facebook page. It's called Sessions and Guidance with Danni Moon. So go give that a like too. I love y'all. You know I have to be hard on y'all sometimes, because I'm not only being hard on y'all, I'm being hard on me too. I'm a Libra too. So the full moon is tomorrow. Make sure you do your intentions. You know, write your intentions, do your candle magic, and just pray and just seep in all of this good ass energy. Love you.